Welcome once again to this channel. There is a news that has dropped, and this rumor, I want to put it that way, this rumor states that Mr. Ibu is no longer alive and that Mr. Ibu is gone. Mr. Ibu is born October 17, 1961. Yeah. Mr. Ibu, born October 17, 1961, is age 62 years old. Nigerian actor, comedian, he has graced the screen of a lot of people. Mr. Ibu has been going through so much recently. There was a time he claimed that he was poisoned and he was able to survive it. Some said that Mr. Ibu is not taking care of his health, that he drinks too much beer, lager, alcohol. While some said that this is how he is, like the way his stomach is protruded. They said he's not taking care of himself, not exercising himself, and there are a lot of things that people said. But aside all of this, a lady came into the life of Mr. Ibu. Apart from Mr. Ibu's wife, a lady came into Mr. Ibu's life, and she's called Crystal. She started engaging Mr. Ibu in some little, skit here and there, and you know how these things are. She became popular with this kid. Mr. Ibu was said to be involved with this lady somehow, but Mr. Ibu said, no, she's my daughter. Issues of money came up during the period that Mr. Ibu was battling with his life. He had some complication and they said they had to take off his legs, amputate him. Now, donations were requested for by several people who, people wanted to donate to Mr. Ibu, and they talk about money. Disappearance came into it. They said, how is it possible that immediately Mr. Ibu got sick and he needed money for this? Why is it that the wife of Mr. Ibu said she needs to change her smartphone, she needs to do this? Issues of land being sold here and there. Mr. Ibu, according to what we heard, does not trust his wife. Now, is there conflict of interest? The so-called daughter of Mr. Ibu, not really biological, just a lady somewhere that said, I want you to be my father. Now, I'm not going to say that Mr. Ibu does one or two things with this lady because I am not privy to that. I don't know. And we cannot continuously assume that once you see a man with a woman, there must be something, as if a man cannot stand as a father figure. But people said the connection between this lady and Mr. Ibu is sort of conflicting with that of his biological children. They said Mr. Ibu's children should fight, they should do this, they should strike, they should... All sort of things were said. But the thing is, do you know that your biological children can be a snare, can be dangerous to you? It is possible. They can be dangerous to you. May we not have children or even have a wife that is not even compatible with our life, a woman that is ready to crush and break us down, that we will now need outsiders, people that are not our family member, to now rely upon, to trust. Well, the report is that Mr. Ibu passed away at the age of 62 years old. There are multiple reports from different sources close to him saying that he passed away at Evercare Hospital, in that hospital, Evercare Hospital. And people have started pouring in condolences and all of that to Mr. Ibu, saying that may his soul rest in perfect peace and that he is a legend. He's a legend. He has done so much in the industry. But unfortunately, certain issues sort of, caused him to now end up this way. Imagine. Now, some have said this should be a lesson to those out there that we should structure our life in such a way that will not, bring up, things like this. It is so sad. You know how bad it was back in those days that the Nigerian police had to come into it. Force FCID, Force Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department, Alagbo in Ikoyi, Lagos, they had to get involved in it. They even confirmed the arrest of Onyebuchi Daniel Okafor, the son of Mr. Ibu. So sad. So sad. They said the arrest is in connection with allegations that Jasmine Chioma, yeah, that's her name, Jasmine Chioma Okekeagu, yeah, Jasmine Chioma Okekeagu, that she and Onyebuchi Daniel Okafor, the son of Mr. Ibu, biological son of Mr. Ibu, that both of them connived together to access Mr. Ibu's phone and manipulated his banking details, resulting in the theft of 55 million naira. That's about 60,000. I don't know the current exchange, so I'm not going to give you in dollars or in pounds or in euro. Now, the money was part of funds that people donated to Mr. Ibu. Well-wishers donated this money to Mr. Ibu for his treatment after his prolonged illness last year. Well, Mr. Ibu had 5 surgery. And like I said, he had one of his legs amputated. Now, the 50 million naira has been recovered according to what we are hearing. But, according to the spokesperson of the Police Criminal Investigation Department, back then, they said the money got returned back, that Mr. Ibu's son and Jasmine were on a journey to escape to the UK. Now, imagine that you have done so much, you've acquired this and that, and at the end of the day, you are surrounded by those who are only interested in taking your money. They're only interested in taking your money, nothing more. Only interested in taking your money. They're only happy for you for what you can provide. That is how sad it is. That is how bad it is. Your family, your children, they're only interested in what you can give to them. That is how bad it is. Your wife also, only interested in what she can get off you. So sad, isn't it? Well, this is the kind of world that we live in, where people are only interested in what can we get from him, what can we get from her, what can we get from him. He is only useful to us based on what he has, the money that he has. Apart from that, Mr. Ibu is useless to them. Mr. Ibu is useless to them. So useless to them. But finally, he's gone. I think the next will be how Mr. Ibu's money will be shared. In fact, I'm kind of thinking that some people around him back then will be wishing that Mr. Ibu goes quickly so that they can share his money.